Hello, students of Elemental Ohm. It's been a while, so I wanted to check in with you and just give you some updates as to what's going on in the studio. I'm happy to announce that in September we are actually relaunching as a, we'll say, typical yoga studio with a point of sale system and the ability to buy passes and membership. So while we have absolutely loved the donation model and appreciated so many of you for staying with us these past 16 months using that model, it's just time to get back to business. And I think you will really, really appreciate what we have created for you. So the point of sale system that I've chosen to use is called Fit Degree. And you can go and download that on Google or Apple. And you can even search for Elemental Ohm. We're there. You'll see there's even purchase options. If you purchase anything now before September 7th, it's fine. I just have to go back in and I'll know to do it and reset your pass so that it starts on September 7th. And we would love it if you did that as well. I think you're going to like the options that I've created. So I put a lot of thought into the patterns which people follow when they come to yoga. So you'll see there's like a 2, a 4, an 8, and an unlimited in-person yoga class pass. We will continue with our virtual Zoom studio as well, and you'll see that will stay at that $10 drop-in rate, and there's a pass for that. So I think you're going to like what you see. Of course, we're going to have a coupon launch, to get you all excited. So if you use our coupon code, you'll end up with $20 off every month for your in-person unlimited yoga classes. So it's really a great deal. You're going to love that there's no contracts. Everything is month to month. So, it'll automatically keep going and you'll just have to send the email to cancel and la-di-da-da and all that. But I think that's a lot easier and it's really freeing. So I'm excited about that. You're going to see an expanded class schedule, a lot of new faces, and then also people are coming back. They're ready to get back in the studio and start teaching again. So you'll get to see some old familiar faces as well. One thing to mention about that unlimited yoga pass too is if you sign up for it, then on Tuesday nights you're going to see that's our workshop night. And the topics will be anything from yoga and meditation and Ayurveda and Tarot. And I have tons of stuff planned for all of you. You're going to always get to come to those Tuesday night classes. That'll be included in your membership. So I think that's really super fun. So that's the big deal. Those are the big things you need to know about. So action steps now are you can download the app and you can make a purchase. And 2 weeks before we begin, you can start to schedule classes. So some things that are changing that I think are a little bit of a pain, but we have to do it this way, is now you're going to have to pre-register for your classes. So you can't just show up for class anymore. You're actually going to have to pre-register so that we know who's coming. I think the benefit to you is that we will know who's coming. So, we like to get to know you. And if we know you're coming and we know you have hurt knees or a shoulder situation or you're depressed or anxious or what have you, we see you're coming and we can plan our class around that and make the class, the best class for you. So that's good. It's also very helpful to the teachers because, it's been quiet the last 16 months and it's going to take us a while to fill our classes back up again. So, it's really difficult for a teacher to drive all the way here, set up for class, wait, and then maybe nobody shows up. So now they'll just be able to check themselves on the app an hour before class. If no one's registered, then they don't have to make that long drive. I'm hoping this is a short-term problem because I'm hoping you all come back very quickly. The other thing that's changing, which is, I know you guys hate it, but there's going to be a penalty if you no-show. So if you've registered for the class and then you don't show up, there's going to be a $5 penalty, and you will have an entire window to cancel, as long as you cancel after the hour. So not within the hour, but after the hour, you're going to be fine. And that's really liberal. It's really generous. So I'm trying to make this as easy as possible for you. So I hope you can respect that. At some point, we're going to move the entrance again back to the lower level because I like to steer you down the stairs. Those stairs stay clear of snow and everything else because they're covered And then it also gets you right to the bathrooms and right to where you can hang your coat as well. So it's just a little bit nicer flow. And at some point, I want to get retail back in here. I've been throwing around the idea of doing, like, you know how they have the 365 Christmas stores? And I was like, we should do a Halloween store. Like, I love Halloween and it's an old church and like that would be so much fun. But it's getting really negative feedback from everyone I pitch it to. So we'll see. For sure, we're going to get some crystals and candles and herbals and soaps and all the fun stuff yogis love to play with. So as far as studio business goes, I think that's it. So if you want to stop watching, you can stop watching. Otherwise, I'll catch you up on some other things. So Master Tarot, I'm going to put back on the schedule for October. That's been very well received and the results have been absolutely fantastic. So when you're done with my Master Tarot class, you can read Tarot. Like, it's really cool. Like, I'm really impressed with all the people who have gone through. So that's super fun. I'm putting together an advanced teacher training. And you won't have to already have a yoga teacher training to do my advanced training. It's going to be transcendental yoga. So it's really going to be focused on like Tantra, Kundalini, on meditation, on the mind. And then I want to incorporate all the things I've learned during the pandemic. Because, the pandemic, it gave me a break to just study. And so I have just gone back to some of the original teachings I used to love, like the Kabbalah and Theosophy and some of the mystical traditions. And it's just shocking how all of it pairs so well with yoga. So I think we could do a lot of really intense, fun stuff. So that'll probably take you a year and a half or 2 years to do, but it'll be awesome. What else is going on? The yard we're naturalizing. So of course we have our bee garden, but we're planting tons of like lavender and sage, and we'll start making little sage bundles. Next step is to work on the fire pit area, which I want to put a bunch of crystals around and just make it super groovy. And we already have our little gardens and stuff, but at some point the whole place is going to be naturalized. If you have plants you want to share, we are open to sharing. And also if you have rescues from your home, so like if you have a house plant that's not doing very well, you can bring that in. And miraculously, I think it's the church, it's not me, but they will come back to life here. So we've had really good luck with those guys. What else is going on? So personal life is good. Katie, my daughter, 21 now. She's headed back to Stanford in the fall. She got accepted to Columbia Law School. Very proud of her, which is in New York. And my daughter has a business that's called the Cath Path. So what she does is she helps kids with their essays to get into college. So if you have a kid going that path, they can see her on YouTube and, figure out if they wanted to work with her and her team or not. My son is in California. He's in a master's program at Berkeley, and he's studying artificial intelligence. And he's super fun to talk to right now because, of course, he has no interest in yoga, but everything he talks about artificial intelligence, it's like a yogi taught him that. It's like I'm just hearing myself through him talk about the brain and the mind and memory and how it all works. And it's really all yoga, so it's absolutely fascinating. We got the pandemic puppy, Ozzy. He's an English cream golden retriever. I figured out what he was. He's adorable, and he's big sister Marley. They're doing well, and it's kind of my whole entire life now is being a dog mom. And the last one at home, so between Lance and I, there's 6 kids. So the last one that was at home graduated high school, and he's off to college in the fall. So Lance and I are going to be empty nesters together for the first time. I don't know what that looks like, so I'm excited about it, but yeah, big life transition again. So that's my life in a nutshell. I can't wait to connect with all of you again. Miss so many of you. I want to hear your stories. So many people have been coming back in the last couple of weeks. It's been really, really nice to see everyone again. So if you have any questions, shoot me an email or call me or whatever you want to do. And if I don't see you this month, I'm going to see you in September because you're not going to be able to resist my irresistible offer. Have a great day.